Kia ora and welcome to Craft Artosaurus. My name's Paula and today we're going to start doing the kitty cat as soon as I find it. Oh, I don't know. There it is. Hey, the kitty cat. So, I've got a few fabrics in front of me. My room is so very organised, you see. First of all, I'm going to make the bag out of this. It's a silk material that my friend Jill got when she was on a trip to Japan, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this will be the main silk, this will be the main bag, and then what I'm making will go onto it. It'll fold up and close, and it'll look good. That's all I need to say. So what have I got? Because it's a silk bag, I don't know, I've got my Japanese kimono fabrics, which I'm going to use my Japanese kimono fabric. I just really like the thought of that. And I've also got my sari fabric here that I got from Bazaar, because I've got it, I've got to use it, ergo or I'll lose it. So I don't know, let's have a think here. It's such a cool, I actually really love this fabric. I've used it a lot, but I'm just wondering if maybe I should be using more silky fabric. Where's the kitty cat? There's the kitty cat. So the kitty cat would definitely fit on this piece of paper. We've got the head, so the kitty cat would fit like, well, I need the cat to be like that, don't I, for it to fold up. So I just need to think about things for a second. Yep, I don't know. I do like that. Let's have a look. What else have I got? Oh, some more. See, that's quite nice too. That's very sweet. And it's got a clip on it. Surely that would be rather sweet. Oh, maybe it's too much. Maybe I should go to just a cotton. Ooh. See, now I'm indecisive. Indecisive Paula has hit. Oh, that's gorgeous. And it's very Japanese. Well, of course it is. It's from a kimono, but I don't know. I think with what I need to do is pick something that's going to go with this fabric. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm using other fabrics on the and I guess the cat needs to stand out, so we need a solid background for the cat to stand out. Think about it, Paula. What have you got here for a solid background that is not too thick, or anything's going to pop on that, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to use this. And it's kind of light. It's not too bad. I'm rustling here because it's in the bag that I got it in. I still haven't. Let's have a little look-see here. They're all quite thick. That one's incredibly thick. I don't think black's a good idea. Oh. Do you know what? That might be a good idea. That really goes with that fabric quite nicely. Let's put that there. That's too thick, too thick, too thick. Oh gosh, I love that. But that would just clash terribly with, ooh, I think that's too small. But I do love that. No, I don't think it's... Oh, this is rather nice, and it's very flowy, and it's light. I'm going to put it there. Oh, I do love that fabric, but no. Got to remember, I want to use patterns on, definitely not pink. My daughter would, oh, maybe that one. So, okay, we've got a few now to choose from. That's a little bit thick. That's thick. That's thick, and that's thick. Right. So we'll just put that over there. We've got 3 fabrics to pick from. I don't know, that blue one. No, I don't think the blue one's right. I think that would be the best idea, or that. Would the cat fit? The cat will just fit. And I'm going to have to change the cat a little bit because I don't want the head over here on an angle. I guess when you put the head on, you see, it would be over here, but I'm not sure. I guess it wouldn't matter as long as it's still folded up. Oh, now I'm umming and ahhing. I think that's a little bit small, but I do love that with this fabric because it's got bits of orange in. Maybe I'm in an orange mindset this month. Oh, I don't know. I think, yeah, that's too contrasty. That's rather cool. I do love that. I like the texture. I do love the texture in this, but I just think it doesn't really go. And that just leaves this lovely, lovely red piece, which really doesn't go. But I think this does go. So yep, I'll be using this. Yep, that's what we're using. Right. And this is, I'll make the bag. I won't make it online unless you'd like to see it. I'm going to sew it. Yeah, I kind of debated that the other day to myself. Let's see, where is my scissors? I've got everything to the left of me because of my new desk setup. So I'm used to it being to the right of me. So it could take a little while to get me used to things, but I do love this setup quite a bit. So yeah, just being very careful about cutting it. Oh, don't want any gold, and I don't want to hurt the gold. But I want as much fabric as I possibly can. That's gorgeous, that piece. Whoops. Well, you see, it doesn't look like it's on an angle there, does it? But it is, because it goes from one side of the bag to the other. Duh. So I think I can swap my pattern up a little bit. You know, you don't have to do everything exactly as written all the time. I'm going to cut it out, and this has no seam allowance, so when I go to cut it, I will need to give myself a bit of a seam allowance. So I'm just cutting it a little bit away from there, and when I cut it on the whatever fabric I'm picking, I just need to know that this cat is going to fit this piece of fabric, because I'll be doing this cat and then sewing it onto the fabric. Yeah, I know what I mean. It'll make sense shortly. It'll all make sense. Oh dear. Oh, it's such a lovely day here. You can tell by the sun streaming in the window. Oh gosh, again we are the place to be. I feel a bit, you know, sorry for all these people that are out there, and oh, it's just terrible weather everywhere in the world. If anyone here is from Texas, I'm thinking of you and all that awful flooding. I really, really am. It's just terrible, terrible. So I'm going to cut straight across here. This could be the end of a beautiful relationship. Now, I want to keep those paw markings because I need to know where I put them. So I'm going to keep this piece of pattern, but I want it to be straight on. So there we go, and that fits there beautifully. It really, really does. It's gorgeous. Now the pattern, the tail comes up and around. Is there a right and wrong side? I guess this is this is the right side. I'll have to go and iron this piece of fabric shortly, but we'll get there. We'll get there. The kitty cat is, the head on the kitty cat here is actually stuffed, and so I'm going to cut that out as well. I don't know if you need to see this, so yeah, I'll just cut around, just cutting it a little bit nicer, giving myself go. Where's my bins? Oh, yeah, there's one beside me just down here. That's still in the right place. Right, so we've got the 2 cat heads. The tail I'll sort out later. I do love that quite a bit. And you know what? I think I will do the body of the cat, which I love so much, with this. I'm going to take inspiration from what I have around me. I know my daughter doesn't like pink that much, but this is Japanese fabric, and she does like Japanese fabric. And if it's too girly, I'll give it to my other daughter, who will not give a hoot what it looks like, which is always nice. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried that my younger girl would be slightly offended because it's pink and she's not into pink things. You know how children are. Just going to, I need to get my, oh, I'm just going to very gently, cut off the stitches holding it together. I'm going to very gently do that with smaller scissors. Would be a better idea, Paula. Smaller scissors would be a better idea, Paula. I'm sure you're all agreeing with me. Someone said, put those scissors down. Oh, dear. Oh, it's such a lovely piece of fabric. I do love it. Right. So I can get the nice little paws out of this bit, and I'm going to have to move my book. So let me do that. I was thinking I would use some of this rather cool Indian fabric, but I'm not. I'm going to go full out Japanese on this one. Oh dear. See, I know my younger daughter, my older daughter would love this flower, but it doesn't fit. So, and I have an idea for her one. So yes, these are going to be for Christmas. So, you know, hopefully they're not watching. You know they aren't. No, they're not interested in sewing. They won't be watching. But as someone who happens to know Stephanie is watching, Angela, I'm talking to you. Please don't tell her what I'm making. Oh dear, I'm a shocker. Doing Christmas presents on YouTube. I don't know. You've got no, you know, someone's going to tell her at some stage, oh, I love that cat, you know, Melanie. Oh, it's gorgeous here today. I've got me washing out. Oh, where are my good pins? You know what? I can't see them. I think I must have them in a project bag somewhere. Yeah, these aren't going to. I'm going to go and find my good pins that I bought because I like them, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. Just getting into place in my cool little chair. Yep, found me pins. They were definitely in a project container. Please note, a project container that I had placed carefully on my coffee table to fix up and empty, so I would have a project container for my new projects. I am so messy at the moment. Oh dear. I'm a shocker. I obviously thought, no, I'm not going to do that today. Well, as you know, on Thursday I said I undid a cardie that I'd made my daughter. I really love this cardie actually. Oh, it's so cute. The one I made I wasn't happy with. At the time I was knitting it, I was like, oh, this is so nice, it's so soft, oh, it's beautiful, oh, she's gonna love this. And then after I'd sewn it together, and I thought, I wonder how it hangs on the mannequin. Which is always a fatal flaw. I thought, oh, actually it's a bit plain, I don't really like it after all. So on Thursday, Sheila had finished, she's our blind lady who knits. Bless her little cotton picking heart. So I pulled the jumper apart, and she was sitting there and she wasn't doing anything. And I said, Sheila, have you got nothing to do? And she said, oh, I can only go as far as I've gone. Now I need it to be sewn up, because she can't sew up. Ergo, she's blind, and, you know, but yeah, I'll help her with that quite happily. And I said, oh, would you like something to do? And she said, oh, have you got some knitting I could do? I said, no, better than that. And And bless her, Cotton Picard, she undone this jolly, I'd pulled it all apart, undone all the stitching on it and all that sort of thing, but she undid it, and very kindly, very kindly undid it for me. And I think I just did a back panel. That's all I did for undoing and rolling up a ball. And then later on that day, I got my winder out because I didn't know where it was. I put it away. I've got this coffee table in my family room that has a shelf. Well, it opens up and there's my knitting stuff inside because I hold crochet knit in my family room. We've got a table, we've got the kitchen. Sometimes I cook things, you know, we have a bit of a nosh up and a bit of a talk. I'm sure those all involved in a knitting group know exactly what goes on in one. And mine is no different. We basically sit around gossiping. I thoroughly enjoy myself. I really do. They're lovely ladies. And yeah, we just sit around talking and gossiping and having fun and, I don't know, slagging off the latest program we all don't like. And then, you know, raving about Call the Midwives. But we also slagged it off a bit because there was only 4 series or something in it. We're all like, it's finished. So everyone was a bit disappointed with how many they made. And we get there's a movie coming out and it's all going to be really blah, blah, good. We're all going to love it, blah, blah. But we're still at the stage of, well, actually, we would like it to be a little bit longer than just what they gave us. So, no, I don't know. Oh, dear. I've got my washing on. I keep on looking at this fabric going, which is the right way? I think it's this way. It's got to be, yeah, no, it's got to be. It's got more of a sheen to it. And I want that sheen. Oh, gosh. It's going to look so nice. I hope this is going to stand out a little bit on this fabric. So I'm just pulling off the pins now from the pattern. And I'm looking at it going, do I, don't I? But I do remember there was some stitching on it and I'm keen to stitch into it. I'm going to do some slow stitching on this kitty cat. Yep, it's just how things are in my life, you know. I love slow stitching. I'm going to put some slow stitching on it. Oh, gosh. So I'm just going to put this on, nothing exotic. I don't know if you want to watch this. I'm waiting for my washing also to finish. It's got, it had 12 minutes when I was checking on it just a few seconds ago. So yeah, and I don't think I've been talking for that long, laughing. I laugh more than I talk, don't I? I'm a shocker. But I am enjoying myself so much. Oh, it's such a lovely day. Oops, there's all my pins. I don't want to lose any after taking ages to buy them. Oh dear. Oh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I think this will be for my older daughter. I'm not sure. I'll know when I finish it, when I make the bag and when I fold it all up. Yeah. I figure with the cat collar, that's where I can have the buttons so it all folds in on itself. I don't know, in my head it's making sense. I don't know if it's going to make sense when I'm finished with it, but I do want to use the patterns in this lovely book from Jo. My kitty cat has just come inside meowing. Hopefully it has not caught a bird. Oh, you know, the other day I said I had an old apple, I couldn't eat it, I didn't know what to do with it. So in the end I put it outside and I worked out I could tie string around the apple. You know, I kind of did a little bit of origami. No, that's not what it is. What's the other thing where you tie the string and you put knots in it? What's that called? Oh, forgot the name, but Annie's did it last month. Well, I thought I'll do a little bit of that. And I did. I hung the apples on the tree. I cut them into quarters and then I did a lot of knot tying and kind of held it in place. And I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. So I'm thinking I might just buy some more apples. But anyway, the birds, oh my goodness. My backyard is just full of birds. It's so pretty. I go out there and there are birds and there's little wax eyes out there, and oh, I love wax eyes. They're such a cute little bird. So yep, so I love in my backyard. But obviously the cat isn't, and of course Cleo doesn't like birds at all. I don't know why she doesn't like birds, but yep, she's got a thing against birds. Crikey dick. Have I put that the wrong way again? No, I haven't. Oh, I don't know. I keep on looking at this fabric going, what's the correct way? What's the correct way? So, yep, so I've got lots of lovely birds in the garden. It's so pretty. Oh, I just love it. I love going out there and the birds are tweeting and I'm hanging out the washing and they're all kind of, you know, doing their little jumpy thing and they're going around the tree and they're looking for more food and they're tweeting at me. I know I say birds, when I got my hearing aids I found them very annoying, but because I can see them, I'm acceptable to hearing them. It's when I can't see birds and it's like you're walking the walking track or something and you can't see birds anywhere at all, and they're tweeting and it's like, well, where are the birds? I can hear the birds, I can't see the birds. Well, what's with the tweeting of the birds? And of course, when I walk the dog, bless her cotton picking heart, you know, the birds are tweeting all the time up in the, oh, what do we have here around town? Pahutakawas. We've got pahutakawas everywhere here in Greymouth. You know, the rest of New Zealand says, oh, we've got a pahutakawa shortage. Excuse me? Come down to the west coast. We've got them on a main street. We've got them in all the streets. People have them in their backyard. I've got a pahutakawa. So cute. It's growing out of a dead, oh, what would you call it? Tree stump. And the little red veins, that I guess they're not that. They're called the roots of the tree, have gone around this dead stump. And there's a pahutakawa growing. It's so pretty. It's like my favourite thing in the garden. It's something that's been given to me. It's been like a blessing, you know. I just look at it and I like it because it's a dead tree stump that we pulled out. It was a conifer, massively big. It was meant to be a miniature conifer, but here in Greymouth you plant that sort of thing and they go cray cray. They go cray cray. Absolutely massively big, far too big. It was and my husband got a working bee around here and all the men helped. He used to, when he was a child, when he was younger, he used to help in the forestry there in Nelson and he did a bit of work with them. So he knows about cutting trees and that sort of thing. So he did that. And there was another man here, Eric Fensom, and Eric also chainsawed a few of them. And the funny thing was they had one tree to go and they'd all fallen exactly where they had placed them, you know, where they were meant to fall. They were all just fell beautifully where they were meant to fall. And it was like, it was so amazing. And all these men were like, oh, it's amazing, you know, and they were chopping the trees up. And Eric had taken it to his house because he sells firewood. And yeah, I think we brought the wood off him a couple of years later. He kind of chuckled to himself, you know. And my train of thoughts. So the last tree, they're at the last tree and they're looking at it. And Eric said, oh, I think if we cut it like this, it'll fall forward and it'll land right in the middle and then we can go through and chop it up. And Jason said, I don't know, it's on a funny angle. I think if we do that, it's going to fall back and hit the fence. And Eric's like, oh, well, we'll put some guide ropes on the top and with the guys pulling... it'll fall forward. And so off they, you know, and so they ummed and ahed about it and that, and so that's what they decided, and the guys were all for it, you know, let's pull this just tree forward, it'll be fine. And Jason's like umming and ahhing, I don't know if this is a good idea, you know, I'm not so sure about it. And Eric's like, oh, for goodness sake, it's been a while since you've been in the forestry, you know, I do this for a living, I know exactly what I'm doing. Blow me down. They cut the tree. Eric said to cut it, and it was cut through, and the tree just went boom back. It didn't even go either way. It just went boom back where it was, and they were looking at it. And Eric said, "Oh, give it a pull." And the wind blew, and it fell back into the next door neighbour's yard and took out the fence. Oh, I was so happy it didn't hit Ping's house. I'll tell you that right now. Oh dear. And all the men were like, oh. It was like it seemed to go in slow motion. So it was standing there for a while, and then it was like the wind blew and it kind of tipped that way a bit. And Eric's like, pull on it, pull. And they were all pulling, and the tree kind of righted itself. And then someone must have slackened it or something happened. And there was another gust and it just went whoosh down. It was hilarious. I mean, I didn't laugh at the time, and Ping wasn't that happy either, our next door neighbour, I'll tell you that now. But it was lovely. Oh, there we go. I've got that. So, yep, there's the shape of the kitty cat from the book. I'll put the book on the floor. Here we go. Now, I think this is the fabric they've actually used. But I'm actually going to do some sewing into it because I'm difficult. I do love this little bib and also the little scarf. So I will definitely do that. I wonder where they are. The bib and the scarf. So I've got the little arms. I've got the tail. Not the best tail, but I've got a tail. I think, oh no, that's the oyster. Oh, that's right, the picture for the pattern is way back here. There's the Dutch cat. It's here. It's down the bottom. Down here. Dutch cat E, cut 1, D. So what's D and E? D and E. See, I think that there is that's D. We need that. E. Could it be the ears? I think it is the ears. So that's the ears. Okay, so we need to sort that out. But, well, we'll sort that out later. We're not too panicked right now. I do love the scarf. I think that's why I like this fabric. Subconsciously, I've seen that colour and I've gone, oh, well, that'll go. That'll go. So, yep, I think that's why I like this colour so much. Right, so I need to go and sew that down, and I'm just going to stitch it down, and then I'm going to tackle the head, which I've already cut, which I've put, I don't know where. I'm going to find the head, hang out my washing. I'll be back later. This will be nicely sewed down, and we'll go from there. I'm not quite sure what colour thread I will use. You know, I think I'm going to use some of my new threads. So, yeah, I'll see you soon, and we'll sort it all out shortly. Don't panic, Paula. Oh, we can use that for the scarfy thing, can't we? Yes. Right, so I'll put that over here. Right, I'll be back soon. Okay, believe it or not, I did all this on camera, but I just didn't have it on video. So I'm sorry you've missed out on how the head was done. I stuffed it and everything. We used orts from my ort container. We had a lovely conversation too. Oh, it was a blast. It was a blast. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. What did I talk about? Oh, I can't remember. I just rabbit on, don't I? So, okay. Well, I think I said the thread I was using is silk. And I've decided to use the orange. Going around here, it's just a satin stitch. Nothing too fancy. I cut 2 pieces of fabric, round ones, from this fabric here in the end, and I don't know if I'll be doing the tail with that. Not too sure. I'm trying to thread the needle as I'm talking to you. Nothing's threading. The face. The face was super easy. Nothing exotic in the face at all. What I did was, because the silk is quite thin, I just put it on the face pattern, and as you can see, I drew around it, and then we stitched it together. How exciting was that? I bet you don't remember a thing of it. I'm so sorry. So sorry. And I've been told by people, don't apologize. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, I'm having a lovely day today. It's nearly lunchtime, so what I'm going to do, I was actually going to do this off camera, but we'll do it with you now since, you know, we've done no threading at all. Because this is for my youngest daughter, I'm thinking I'm just going to put a little bit of fur substance on the silk, you know, with this lovely colour here. Nothing too exotic, just little pieces here and there. I'm not going all the way through, so I'm just I'm hitting through a little bit, but not a lot, not a lot at all. Yeah, I just thought it would be fine to do that. I'll put some whiskers on. So there we go, and then I'm going to hit it with a hairdryer. I've already explained that, so I'm explaining it again. Oh dear, I am laughing at myself just thinking about this. So I don't want to go too far in, but I just there. I don't know if I don't think I want to do that stitch. I'm a bit worried. So yeah, I'm having a lovely weekend, very relaxing. It's so lovely and warm. As you can see, I've taken my jumper off. I'm a bit hot and bothered. But that's the fun of having these lovely warm days here in the winter. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm thinking because I'm wanting this to be in the right place, not too close but not too far. I think it's coming out this, whoa, in the same place each time. Oh, that looks okay. So there we go. I've still got the ears to put on, and I'm going to do those in the other fabric. So yeah, they'll be all nicely made shortly. So I just, I think I've got the ears over there, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could be. Doesn't bother me if I am. Oh, so cute. I think I want a little bit of fur up here, just over the eye. Yeah, like it's got a little stripe. I don't know. Our cat is it's a blue cat, and it's a short-haired Persian that Melanie absolutely, my daughter, loves to death, who I'm thinking of as I'm making this. And she really does love. And the other day she was in town because she was working from here in Greymouth with her job. Oh, it was so lovely to see it. We took her out to tea. Oh, we went to a lovely restaurant. I've forgotten the name of it. But, you know, I do have a few little eating disorder things happening in my life, and they were very, very happy and very accommodating, and I feel quite demanding when I go out. You know, I can't have this, I can't have that. How do you even think of? They kept on trying to get me to eat dessert. I'm not allowed dessert. There's so many things I can't eat. I'm not even going to try a dessert, but I got to eat an entree. They made specially for me, and also I got to have a very yummy main meal, and they took things out I couldn't eat, so that was just amazing. Oh, I felt like I was in the big city. Yeah, it was so lovely, so very lovely. I'm happy with that. So yeah, what else did we do this week? I don't know. I've been busy with my channel a little bit, cleaning my room. I went to Hokitika yesterday. Oh, I went to Sock World. I had so much fun. I love Sock World. So it's in Hokitika, Sock World is, and it's run by this lovely lady called Jackie. And she has the old sock machine. So I've taken some footage. I did ask her beforehand if I could take some, and she was quite happy for me too. I think I'm going to leave it there. So it's a little bit off center. Let's see if I can, yep, that would be a good place to come through. So none of that came through the other side. I could feel it, and yeah, I'm happy with that. It's so cute. And so when I go to sew it down, which I've already explained once, I just have to sew it down like that. So those coming down here and back up, and that's all I sew down. The back is left like this, sticking up. So that's cool. Yep, very happy with that. Very happy with how the little kitty cat's looking. I think it looks really, really sweet. Hopefully my daughter thinks so too. Let's see, little knot. That's going to be at the back, so it won't matter. Oh, I should have most probably, I'm just thinking all of a sudden that's going to be seen. So let's have a look here. Yeah, I might have to go a bit higher than what they say, but that's okay, I'll sort it out. As long as I don't push it all down. The next thing to do is the ears. Let's have a look here. And I'm thinking I'll do it in this fabric here because it's a little bit sturdier. I've got my tin of bits and bobs here that I like to use. It's got little bits and pieces in it. I'm just going for my pattern. I don't think the ear, no, the ear's not on these patterns. So I'm going to have to go and print off some ears and I'll cut them out. And yep, I'm going to leave it here for the day. I hope you enjoyed this very short. It was a lot longer. Truly, we did this together. Oh, no. Sorry. Yep, I'm going to go and yep, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, I am going to apologize for not being on the right setting to record with. It is annoying me, but a part of me is also giggling. I just can't help it. I'll see you later on in the week and we'll carry on with doing a bit more here. All right, everyone. Bye now. Bye.